So, Prince Harry has got himself in another bit of drama. So, what is happening? Apparently, his visa and attempt to enter the US and become a citizen is getting all kinds of tangled up. There's a larger background. I will be very simple. Essentially, the Heritage Foundation, which is a very right-wing foundation in the US, is suing to get access to his records because apparently they think that he lied on his visa application. And what is the lie? The lie is in interviews and even apparently in his book, he says he had very extensive drug use. However, presumably he didn't say that on the visa because if you do have drug use, you're not going to be allowed in because that's considered very suspicious behavior. So either he's been lying in the book and in interviews, which, okay, legally then he didn't use drugs. Technically he's fine. I mean, he's going to be revealed as a liar. That's just not good. But legally he might be fine. However, if he did take the drugs and he's being honest that he took a lot of drugs, but on the visa he said, no, I didn't take drugs, then he's lying on a legal document. Now, we don't know all the details because the judge in the case, who's a pro-Trump judge, and apparently the Heritage Foundation, what they're really after is the Joe Biden administration, but apparently this lawsuit with Harry is a part of their attack on the Biden administration. So, presumably the judge may want to rule in favor of the Heritage Foundation. We don't know. This is a very sensitive matter. This should be a private issue, but Homeland Security is defending Harry, and the Heritage Foundation is attacking Harry. So, very, very odd politics. And just more generally that Harry and Meghan keep getting ensued in all these scandals. Again, some of this is people making scandals, but this one seems self-generated because, again, Harry freely and openly is having all these interviews where he's boasting that he's taking a lot of drugs. It's very traumatic. Oh, yes, I suffered so much, but I saw it through and I recovered. So it's just very, very silly and moronic. However, if he did lie on the document, that is very serious. You can't lie on your visa. That is a very, very serious charge. And if he's allowed into the U.S. despite that, that would suggest that the Joe Biden administration gave him a special preference. So either way, this looks bad for everyone. Either the Biden administration was dumb enough not to catch someone who had heavy drug use into the country, that's suspicious, and or they pulled special favors to let him in despite the drug use. Okay, that's not good. He's getting special treatment, and he should not be doing that. So it's just a maybe explosive political scandal, but again, we're going to have to wait and see. A lot of people are reporting that the drug use itself may be the issue. It's not really the drug use, it's that Harry is not telling the whole truth. But again, we have to know what is in the visa, but that should be protected by law, right? Because but again, he has openly disclosed over and over again he has taken drugs. I remember back in the day, he actually was in a lot of articles, but there they were saying his alcoholism was out of control. So it's very, very iffy about what he's up to. I mean, it could be that Meghan and Harry just pumped up their biography by putting in this false story of drug use, but if that's the case, then they're still going to be revealed as liars, and that they just put out these fictional phony stories and they can't be trusted, and they just come under attack for other things like Scientology. And again, I want to be careful to look into that. It's just based on vague rumors. It could be they are reportedly Scientologists, but really they're not. The closest we have is that one of the fathers of the family said that they could be involved in Scientology, and they were alarmed at the possible Scientology connection. And again, rumors that Tom Cruise is trying to sway them to join the church. Again, at this point, we don't know. I will do more digging there. But yeah, this is a possibly massive scandal brewing, especially in an election year. I can see what the Heritage Foundation is up to. It is a very partisan right-wing foundation, but it's still very strange they're trying to get to Joe Biden through Prince Harry. And we'll have to see where this lands in the days ahead.